In this podcast is going to be a series of videos about my trip to Malaysia and Thailand. And I'm going to show you what my expectations are. I'm going to show you videos of what I've got in my head. And then we're going to go there and you're going to be able to see whether what was in my head actually comes to fruition. And if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe because it helps me a lot. Hi. I'm about to start a journey which is going to take me to London and then Malaysia and then Thailand or maybe even Vietnam. And I just wanted to position it so that I can like do a little sort of continuation blog about this particular trip. I don't consider myself as being a travel blogger. I'm just going to do this one. Before I start anything else, I just want to put it quite clear that I'm actually loving living here in Wales. And it's a lot to do with the people around me. The weather here it's okay. You know, that they are sort of geared for it. And you wrap up warm. I still get cold, and if it rains a lot, then I get miserable. But it generally rains more in summer than it does in winter. I've been here this year for the first time and through the whole of December and most of January, in fact, the whole of January by the time I finished. And the weather's been great, hardly any rain, every day clear skies, freezing cold, like goes down to about 6 degrees in night, and then up to about 9 degrees maximum, 10 on a good day. But apart from the cold, there's very little wind, very little rain, and very little reason not to carry on doing what you would normally do. So the weather is not stopping me from doing anything. This time of the year, I'd be expecting to be scraping ice off my windscreen. You're looking at sort of towards the end of January, 22nd today, and it's actually quite warm. The steering wheel was heated from the sun this morning. So this time of the year in Wales is nothing like what I remember Yorkshire to be. Having said that, I'm going to go away every year, and my plan is to find a place to go where I can return every year. I don't want to go globetrotting. I want to find a spot. I want to find a spot that I can go to every year and have familiar things around me. I want to know where the supermarket is. I want to know where the best food is. I want to know where a nice pub is and the pool table and all those things. And I want to be able to greet people that I've met on previous trips. So it's kind of a summer destination, but it needs to be a spot that I feel happy enough in that I can go there every year. And I've been looking at different things like the medical situation. The best country in terms of medical coverage, and let's face it, I'm no spring chicken anymore, but the medical coverage is probably Thailand. From all accounts, Thailand's medical system looks after the people, which is great, and it doesn't even matter if you're a foreigner. So Thailand's kind of right up there, and right next door to that is Vietnam. But if I find that Thailand is kind of a very acceptable place to live in, then I'll probably go there. One of the things that sort of draws me to Thailand rather than sort of Vietnam or the Philippines is there seems to be less litter around. They seem to have got that sort of littering thing a little bit more covered. And I know it's not perfect, and I know you're going to see rats, and I know you're going to see cockroaches, but from what I see of videos posted by vloggers and travel vloggers across the world, just the imagery that comes across from different places like the Philippines and Vietnam, the streets are pretty messed up with litter, and that really doesn't bode well with me. Also, I wanted to go to a place where, you know, I'd like to be able to find a bottle store and get myself a bottle of whiskey or whatever it is that my family. Yeah, Malaysia looks good to me, but it's a little bit sort of too developed. You know, everything's got like overhead trams and trains and things like that. I think from the videos that I've researched, it looks like a place that's trying really hard to be a little bit like Thailand, but is not quite making it. You know, it's not quite got the same atmosphere, but I could be wrong. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you on my journey with me, and if we find that Malaysia's nicer than Thailand, then we'll consider Malaysia as well. But yeah, come with me to enjoy the trip. I'll bring you along with me in my suitcase, and we can discover a place for me to go for my summer vacation every year. In my, in my next video, I'll be talking about my stay in London with my daughter, and then it'll be the big trip to Malaysia.